This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. Brendan and I were just talking about what we eat on a daily basis. One thing I want to apologize to everybody for. Some of the staff said, I'm filling the shirt out kind of crazy. It's a little bit small on me. And
yeah, I'd say the shirt's too tight.
Yeah, well, I know, and that's the problem. Is I'm kind of a large now from my lifting and from my no days off policy.
Do you think the shirt shrunk? Maybe.
Huh?
You think the
What's
shirt?
That?
You washed it?
What happened?
You washed the shirt a little bit.
Listen.
I like a nice red shirt, man. You don't see a lot of red shirts.
Not a lot of red shirts.
And you never wear color.
I never wear color.
But it's Pride Month.
It is Pride Month, but you have to dress like a rooster if you're in Pride Month. I mean, they can't get enough colors. There's something about
just taking all the colors.
Yeah, it's something about being pridefully gay where you can't get enough colors.
Can't get enough colors and glitter.
Yeah.
Dude, are you excited for, this is episode 999.
We got 1,000 coming up with some guests.
We got some hitters.
That's all I'm going to say. We got some hitters.
We got some hitters. It's going to be a long episode.
It's going to be a long episode.
We lined up some hitters.
Well worth it.
Some of your faves.
Some of your faves.
Former
fave, whatever. Yeah.
We lined up a whole...
You, me, Rogan, and Eddie Bravo, especially me, you, and Rogan, had a bit of an argument when we were texting over the Cannonier fight.
Yeah, from the early stoppage?
Yeah. Now, let me back up for a second.
No, hold on. Okay. Don't correct yourself. Say what you...
No, I want to back up about some other fights before that.
Oh, I don't. I don't want to recap the fight night. No, let's just start there. Let's start there, B, please, because I just did on Schaub's show. Yeah. Right. Just start, give them what you were saying.
Can I ask you one question about the he got knocked out by Dominick Reyes. I called that, but that guy looks really talented. He just looks like he...
Dominick Reyes or...
No.
Dustin Jacoby. Justin Jacoby, he's been around forever.
I know, but he needs... I feel like he's only had 7 or 8 fights, though. I looked at his record.
In the UFC, but glory kickboxer, like savage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Dominick Reyes seems to be making a crazy comeback. Yes, no? What are
he
your
lost
thoughts?
his last 4. This is his first win in 5 fights.
Okay.
He has a long ways to go. But yeah, he did look better.
Yeah. All right. Having said all that, this is my thing about the Cannonier fight, okay? Seth Herzog's a great fucking ref.
Not Seth. Jeff.
Jeff. He's a great ref. But
one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's awesome. I believe he trains a lot. Like he's got cauliflower ear and he's in the game. But it's true that fight seemed to have been stopped early. Like I would have liked to have seen Cannonier.
You weren't singing that in the group chat.
No. I did say that. What I'm saying though is that I said if you take a larger picture, at the end of the day, I don't mind those early stoppages sometimes because what it can mean is Cannonier gets to fight for 2 more years or whatever. And you know what I think and what I was noticing was that what's his name? I always forget his last name.
Imavov,
whatever it is. That dude was
Jason Herzog.
That
I call him Jeff. You call him Brett.
sorry, guys. Jason Herzog.
Herzog. I just call him Big Herz.
But that
Big Hog.
Imavov, whatever, was figuring. Yeah, whatever. Was figuring his game out. I could see him capitalizing, and I think it was only a matter of time before that was going to happen again, to the point where Cannonier was going to get KO'd.
But you're just assuming that.
I'm not assuming it. It was what was happening when they stopped.
So imagine
boxing.
if football did this.
No, hold on. When they stopped boxing matches, it's because of that.
I love this.
It's because you start to see that the other guy is doing better. Okay.
So hold on. Boxing. So UFC should adopt that rule.
And that's why a lot of times the corner will throw in the white towel.
No doubt.
That's why the ref will say, "I got to stop it because I'm saving your future." Okay.
And you think boxing's doing it right? Chin, do me a favor.
I do think boxing's
bring up how many
right.
people die you're boxing compared to the UFC.
Terrible comparison and terrible argument. Terrible comparison.
0 to 10.
One of the reasons that's the case is because of the way boxing is. It's 12 rounds. You get to live another day. You get TKO'd. You come back. You get a 10 count. Blah blah blah. I get it, but it doesn't mean anything. It's also why they stopped that fight early. So it may not be a great comparison, but what I'm saying is that you save careers. There are a lot of cases in the UFC where that fight should have been stopped way earlier, okay? And you see this young guy taking crazy damage.
Young guy, he's 40.
No, I'm talking about a guy like fucking...
I'm talking about Cannonier. We're talking about the Cannonier fight. Cannonier's 40.
Is that all
He's 40. Yep. He's ranked number 4 in the world. You lose number 7. He goes all the way back to the queue. He loses half of his pay. And at 40, the chances of him to get back to anything is damn near impossible. That's why they shouldn't have stopped it early. Also,
I already said
know who's fighting the main event. Cannonier has been a main event 5 times.
Right.
He's been ranked in the top 5 for years, and he's lost to the best of the best. He's not taking much punishment at all, so you got to know who's in there. For you to stop a Cannonier fight early is insane, and it tremendously fucks him.
Yeah.
And he's 40.
He's not some young kid. 40 years old?
Yes, he is.
Holy shit.
Weird.
Yeah, I still think that Imavov was going to beat him, but
you can't stop a fight based off, he's doing pretty well.
No, he got flash knocked out on his feet.
Cannonier won rounds though.
Yeah, he did. But
imagine if this was a sport.
Imavov was figuring it out and putting his hands on his face.
But it doesn't matter. You can't stop the fight because of that. Then this is I'm not saying you be. Don't get offended here.
No.
This is the problem with the current climate of sports and this woke culture making things safe that aren't supposed to be safe. Fighting's not fucking safe. He's 40. He's a veteran. Forced to go, man, they should have stopped early. We didn't take the punishment. It's literally what he signed up for. The NFL has been ruined by the same thing. Don't hit the quarterback. Don't hit a receiver.
Hasn't been ruined.
Ratings are down.
The game's changed. And basketball's changed too.
Basketball's different. Yeah, the basketball's whatever. When we're talking about like physical sports and fighting, when people in this woke culture, this sissy culture that want to make it safer, it's fucking fighting.
I don't think that's woke.
It's like organic. It is though. It's this new thing. Like, let's protect everything. Let's make sure they fight longer. It's fighting. This is literally what they signed up for.
It's not. I don't think it's a woke thing or sissy thing. I think fighting is still badass and fighting. I mean, you're still going to get guys who get knocked out and get beat up and stuff like that. You're still going to take damage. I think that what happens is if a ref, and this is probably what Jason Herzog was thinking. It was an early stoppage. I said that. I think he knew it too. I could see his face because he looked up at the thing.
Well, he came out and said he made a mistake
there
too, right?
There you go. I could see it. You could see it. He was like, I could see his face. He went, he looked up and went, oh, fuck. Like there was an oh, fuck look on him.
Yeah.
Hey, we all make mistakes. I get it. Now, big fuck up. We talked about that already.
Fucks Cannonier's.
But I think what he was thinking was exactly what I was saying, which is, hey, I love a fight. Cannonier looked like he's about to get fucking starched. Imavov is putting his hands on his face a lot, and this is only going to go one way. That's all.
That's not his job. That's not his job.
I've seen refs do that in boxing, and that's probably what he was thinking.
It's not his job. Like that. But also, that's why he doesn't fight. That's why you don't fight. You know what I'm saying? Like people that say that, like you've never, like if you have
plenty of refs that didn't fight that much who do that and save people's careers to fight another day, and they have great careers.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But again, we're talking about this fight. He's 40 years old. He's a UFC vet, over 30 fights. He's fought the who's who. He's fought for the world title. He's 40, ranked number 4, fight number 7.
Damn muscular 40.
Sure, he used to fight at heavyweight.
I know.
Yeah.
That's a fucking crazy. That's a crazy.
So you got to know who's in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you ask any fighter, look at every single fighter's tweet about that. There's not one person that knows the game who has been in there that goes, I agree with it, man. Live to fight another day.
Yeah.
It's fighting.
So what happens to Cannonier now?
Drops down to maybe 8. Got half his pay. Now he's gonna have to crawl back through at 40. But live to fight another day, bitch. I'm 40.
I hate, but yep. I would say yes, but I would also say he's 40, and there might be a reason Imavov was taking those later rounds. That's what I would say. I think that's kind of what happened.
Last year he beat Sean Strickland. He beat Sean Strickland last year.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, he was 39.
40's 40. Yeah, 40's 40.
He just won 2 fights, bro.
I know. I watched him slowly start to lose that fight. That's all I'm saying.
I think that's such a cop out to go. He was starting to lose that fight.
No, I think he would have lost that fight.
Has anyone ever in here seen a fighter lose rounds and come back and win?
Sure.
Anybody?
Sure, but I also know what I'm looking at. And what I'm looking at is...
You didn't know Cannonier was 40. You didn't even know he fought for 5 main titles.
I know what I'm looking at when I'm watching fighting. I've been watching fighting for a long time, and I have an idea of when somebody's getting pieced up.
But you know what you don't know? You know what you don't know?
I'm not an idiot. I can see momentum.
Sure, but you are an idiot assuming he was guaranteed to lose that fight.
I didn't say guaranteed, so don't put words in my mouth.
But you said that's why they should stop it.
No, what I'm saying is that I believe he was going to lose that fight anyway, so I'm not losing sleep over the fact that Cannonier now has to go all the way back. I think it would have happened anyway. That's what I'm saying. And anybody who can see momentum in a fight, who was winning that fight? Who would you, if you had to put all your money on, Imavov or Cannonier at round 4?
At that time,
please tell me who.
Imavov.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
So should we just stop fights if a guy's losing?
Who said that? Who said that?
You are. You're like, it's not bad because it's momentum.
No, you got to listen to me.
Because there's momentum changing.
Sir, you need to listen. What I said was that at the end of the day, that's probably what was going to happen to Cannonier anyway. 40 years old.
I don't think that's, and I don't think that's fair to say. I don't think that's fair to say because Cannonier's been down
truthful.
before.
It may not be fair. It's truthful.
It's not though,
Well,
because you don't know. You're not educated on Cannonier. You saw that night, bud.
That's all I'm saying. But that night is what matters.
It doesn't though.
What do you mean?
And this is Herzog's.
Is he better next year?
See, you don't know Cannonier though. He's been down in fights before and has won, Bryan.
Yes.
So it's case by case, right?
Of course.
So for you to go, the momentum was on the guy's side. So hold on. So you're going, I'm not mad that they stopped it.
We already agreed that the fight was stopped early. We already agreed with that, right? We already agreed with that.
Yeah. So
what I'm saying is that I'm not losing too much sleep because I think Imavov was going to win that.
But I'm saying you might be right, and odds are you're right. It's not fair to Cannonier.
It's not fair to Cannonier.
And
that's fair.
But it's also case by case.
Of course.
Because if you know Cannonier, he's as tough as they get.
As tough as
they get. And he's been down before. He's won before.
You watch
so for him, you got to know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Now, if it's somebody else, like let's say Charles Oliveira, when he was younger, he would get down the cards, he would lose. He had a track record. He would lose or he'd find a way out. Cannonier's not that
You're
guy.
Saying Cannonier's very rugged.
Yeah, and he can come back.
He wasn't hurt.
And he's such a vet. He's been down before. He's experienced where he can come back and win a fight.
Right.
So to go, but momentum was on Imavov's side. It's like, correct, you're right.
Yeah.
But to assume he was going to lose is wrong.
Well, that's what I would have bet. The odds were.
Most people would.
Yeah.
But you got to know who you're dealing with in Cannonier, who has a track record.
Now
tough
that you told me that he's 40, what I'm saying is that it's still borrowed time in MMA at 85. And as rugged as he is and as good as he looked, I was watching a guy start to lose. And then I watched him get flash knocked out. And that's all I'm saying. And that fucking guy, Imavov, is so good. He looks like a. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Imavov is going to be a problem for everyone.
He's a problem. Yeah, he'll rank probably 4 now. Like he's right back. Like he takes Cannonier's spot. But this is why I think it's so fucked up they stopped early. Because he's 40. Now most of you might wait, he's 40, that's why they stopped early. No. He's 40. This was his last hurrah. That was robbed. Now if it's a young guy who's 18, 19, who has a lot of life left, yeah, dude, stop it early. He has a lot more fights.
Right.
Cannonier loses this one. He jumps all the way back in the queue of Murderer's Row, and he's never getting back.
Sucks.
So you got to know who you're dealing with the main event.
It was a fuck up. That's
but
why
Herzog
Jason said that.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, fucked up.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I could see his face. I could see him looking at the replay. He was like, because when he saw Cannonier go, I'm fine. I'm not even knocked. I'm fine. He was like, oh, no.
And Jared's such a vet. Do you see him complaining? See him freaking out?
No.
He went,
Yeah.
You know, had his wits about him. Wasn't like, oh my God. He was like, damn.
Yeah, and I hate to say it also. That's also part of the fight game. That's also part of the fight game. Early stoppages.
Unfortunately.
We'll always see it.
Yeah. People make mistakes.
Game. Yep.
Let's take a break, B, dude.
I got my Greatness Wins package.
How good is it?
It's good shorts? Stuff. It's good. The shorts are what I'm about.
I worked out in them today.
Well, I'm insecure about my legs, but in these shorts.
I like your legs, dude.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. I like showing them off. It's good quality. It really is.
Oh, why? Because it's the greatest minds and freaking athletes have combined.
Like Derek Jeter.
Ever heard of him?
Style himself. All right. Yeah. It was founded by e-commerce entrepreneur Chris Riccobono, sports legend Derek Jeter, and American Ballet Theater principal dancer Misty Copeland. Okay,
That's
kind of a wild group, man.
The science of fit.
Yep.
That's right, dude. Made from premium, long-lasting fabrics. Greatness Wins products are built to withstand the toughest workouts.
Moisture wicking.
Love them, dude. So whether you're pumping iron out for a morning run or hitting the links, Greatness Wins provides the support and comfort you deserve. I've worn them every day since they've given them to me.
I know, but because you know why? You can wear them for sports, or you can just wear them casually, so they look good.
Yeah, I work out in them.
You can go to a
them,
restaurant
dude.
with them.
Upgrade your athletic wear at greatnesswins.com right now. Use code FIGHTER and you'll receive 25% off your first order. That's greatnesswins.com. Promo code FIGHTER, 25% off.
It's part of the game.
Yeah, all I'm saying, and I'm not saying you're wrong saying that, and I'm not saying you don't know what you're looking at. I'm saying what's wrong is to assume a fighter, a football team, whatever it is, to assume they're going to lose and go, that's why they should stop it. Whoa. Especially in fighting.
Well, especially with fighting.
Especially at 85.
So much of our stories are comebacks. Robbie Lawler fighting Melvin Meinhof.
That's my point. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Especially when he's 40.
Yeah.
Like, God, you fucked him, dude.
Yes.
And the UFC, unfortunately, is probably like, well, that was a mess up. They just don't work like that.
Right.
That's a loss for him. He got half his pay.
It's
probably losing sponsorship.
He's the man.
Man,
yeah.
And he fought for world title. He beat Sean Strickland. You look at his resume, dude. Beat Marvin Vettori. He's a motherfucker, dude. But he's never got over the hump.
He looks like he's like Yoel Romero, where if you hit him, you bounce off him. You don't get stronger and better shape. He might be all American. He's just, you talk about a body.
So he fought at light heavyweight, he fought at heavyweight. So look, he beat David Branch, Anderson Silva, Jack Hermanson, lost to Robert Whittaker on decision. Then after that, he beat Kelvin Gastelum,
Lost to Israel Adesanya on a
decision to Izzy, boring fight. But then after that, after he loses to Izzy, he beat Sean Strickland. Marvin Vettori for fight of the night.
Yeah.
So he's going into this fight winning 4 out of his last 5.
He's had a fucking career.
And now, back to the queue.
Now, Imavov, I was so impressed with him. If he fights Strickland or anybody, they're going to have their hands full with that guy. That guy is
he's a tough
outstanding.
character.
Out fucking standing.
Sean Strickland beat him.
Yeah. Wow. That was in 2023. Interesting.
That was last year. Yeah,
Did you
Sean
see
Strickland's
that fight?
a motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, Sean Strickland's a motherfucker.
You said if Sean Strickland fights him, he's
I want to see that now. I want to see him fight. I don't know. Maybe the same thing. I don't know. But Jesus. Sean Strickland is something else.
I feel like everybody's calling Strickland out right now, right? Any fighter I've seen lately is just going after him.
Because Strickland will fight anybody, and he's the people's favorite.
He'll entertain it. He'll engage in it, so it gets traction. I was doing that Jaxxxon podcast with Luke Rockhold and Rampage on Friday in Newport. So, as you were there,
yeah,
and Luke Rockhold called out Strickland, and they're talking about it on there, and
fighting in MMA. No, I mean I thought grappling because I know Luke is doing grappling. No, I didn't mean it that way. I love Luke is a fucking Luke is a motherfucker. Luke is out because you know what Luke is thinking. No, you know what Luke is thinking.
You went in fighting.
No, I don't.
Hold on,
that's my boy.
You went in MMA.
No, I don't mean.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, no. He wants to fight him in the UFC. But let me tell you what he wants. So they asked me. They were like, "Hey, we're asking about Strickland and Rockhold," and I went, I was baffled like you. I was like, "What?" Well, Luke's not even in the UFC. Yeah. And then I said, "Oh, you." And they're like entertained. I went, "Oh, you don't know the logistics of the way the business works." I go, "Okay, yeah, go ask me about it on there." And they give us your picks. I go, "Here's the thing, because they were just talking about Strickland this, and he's not a knockout." So I went, Strickland's a motherfucker. So let's just say that he's like, that guy's defense is insane. His cardio, he's gonna be a problem for anybody, including Luke. Let's be honest here.
He's also in the prime of his career.
It'd be a problem. But I said also, I'm not gonna give you a pick. I can tell you who I think's gonna win. I'm not going. There's no reason to. It's never happening because logistically, if you're the UFC, Strickland's ranked #1 in the world.
Yeah.
Luke Rockhold's not in the UFC.
Yeah,
so do you think they're going to bring Luke Rockhold back, sign him to the UFC just to take out the #1 contender? Why would they invest in Luke Rockhold at this point?
Make no mistake, Luke is one of the best to ever do it, period.
Yeah,
right?
agree.
And his skill set's crazy, but yeah, it's just a different thing. He's not in.
It's also not his time.
Yeah.
It's
now
like
I think Luke is playing with the idea of getting into grappling tournaments, and everybody will be on notice because his grappling is ridiculous. Watching him at AKA
monster
wrap dudes up.
Oh, I said you're the most frustrating fighter to watch. Like you can grapple your ass off, yet you want to be all pretty and throw these fucking kicks and gas out and shit. Like do your thing, dude. He was laughing as I know.
If he grabs anybody, they're
tough. Tough.
They're in trouble.
The best part was when our producer Casey. Mark showed him a clip that we had made that we had used like his body for something.
Oh my God.
And his instant reaction was, I bet Bryan loved that.
I did.
Yeah, he did love it.
Me and my buddy Tarek, when Luke was getting ready for the fight against
Paulo Costa,
me and Tarek, like a couple schoolgirls, just kept looking at his body going, look at the way it goes in that. And we were like, I mean, it's not even fair. What the fuck? And then I'd catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and I was like, Jesus Christ, it hurts my feelings.
No, he's a dime piece. Yeah, he's a dime.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to get me to answer. I'm like, it's not, it just makes no sense.
You'd like this.
I'm not doing
my wife, I got to get the video for you. I'm in the pool with my baby and there's a dude in there who's covered in tattoos and just built like... He's just made of stone, but it's not like bodybuilder muscle.
He's just big.
He just looks like an athlete, kind of like just big, not defined, but just
together,
like put together. Like not abs, but a hard.
Did your wife go, why do you have a rock hard erection in the pool
So
cut to
Bryan, cut to Bryan going, cut to Bryan go, who does all your work?
Yeah.
Is that the same artist?
There we go.
Nah, I go, what do you do? You an athlete? He goes, no, I'm an iron worker. And I look up and my wife is videotaping me going, it was a matter of time before my gay husband, my gay husband saddled up to the big giant and forgets about his kid to talk about this man who was like, he was Italian, really tan, where, I was like, hi, I'm wearing a shirt so I don't get burned.
Like, do you want some sunscreen on those big shoulders?
Literally.
Get burned.
Literally.
Yeah. Could have called that.
I'm such a bitch.
Dude, how about yesterday? It was hot out all day. We have our pool, right? And we have a gate around our pool, right? Pools are so dangerous for kids. I think number one way kids die in America.
And it's quiet. You should know when a child goes under, it's quiet.
Check this out. So we're back there, and Basti, his swimming lessons start this week. They start tomorrow. His brother can swim his ass off. He's older, but Basti, so Basti always has to have his floaties on. He knows that. We have 2 sets of floaties before he even gets there, so he has to put them on. He's never opened the gate. He hasn't done that. So me and Joe, she's like, we're both getting the pool. She's putting on like sunscreen, whatever. I'm putting sunscreen all over her body. I'm like, right? I'm doing my thing. And then my back's to the pool and she's facing me. And
I get nervous right now.
She takes off. And I was like, God damn, I'm in the pool that bad? It's not that hot out. And I can't see what's going on. Bossy's under the water, but he's kicking. He's going like this. Yeah. He decided not to put his floaties on, be like his brother, and jump in.
So my 2-year-old did that this weekend.
Scary.
He's been in floaties. He's all good. He forgets, and now he just wants to get in and play with the kids. So he gets in, and I'm like, whoa! And I grab him because I realize he doesn't know he's going to sink right like a rock. And it's this quiet. Ready? This is how quiet people are. They drown like this. That's what you hear.
And my back was to it, and he wasn't like splashing because it's quiet because little feet are kicking. He's going like this. And he's like, his head's like this over the water. Yeah. And when Joanne jumped down, I'm like, man, you can't wait to get in that water. She's like, no, idiot. Boston fell in. I was like, oh, shit.
You got to be so vigilant, man. This is what this anthropologist is talking about. Like, so you say women and men invent shit, and women, there's not a lot of inventions by women, okay? And it's because men, when they're coming up with a theory of relativity, they focus on one fucking thing. Everybody else can die. They'll spend 5 years literally thinking about one theorem zeroed in. If women do that, the children die. They have to perceive all the dangers in a room.
That spidey sense.
That's it. When they come into a house, they don't know. Is there a gun in the house? Is there a creepy uncle somewhere? Yeah. Is there a teenager in the house? Is there a dog that's unpredictable? Is there a door open to a pool? Is the pool in case? They're thinking about 1,000 things. The guy walks in and he goes, is that your truck in the fucking driveway?
Hey, kids, go have fun. The pool? Put sunscreen on, man. Let's check out that fucking hot rod. That's guys.
That's the other thing. My wife and I my first wife and I were in Tahiti. We get in a spat. And I leave. She has to take a nap. I'm with my daughter and my son. We're at the beach. Fucking Tahiti. What's her name? Who's the redhead?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan's talking to me. I'm like, she's like, blah, blah, blah. You're so funny, whatever. I'm like, oh, thank you. This, that, and the other thing. It's all good. And I don't know, 2 hours later, my wife comes down. She goes, what's going on? I go, not much. She goes, can I ask you a question? I go, what? She goes, is she wearing sunblock? Oops. And my kids don't have any Mexican or any. My kids are white. They're pink. Yeah. It was a bad situation because old dad forgot about little details like that.
Yeah, Bossy's a savage because when we were in Mexico, Tiger made friends with another family's kids, and they had another girl Bossy's age who I think he had a crush on. Oh. And so we come the next day, and again, Tiger jumps in. He's like, what's up, Mary? Whatever, jumps in. And Bossy's like, Denise, what's up? He doesn't have floaties. And he jumps in, and we're like, what the fuck? We get on, we're like, the fuck you doing? But he knew the girl was there, and we lift him out of the water. He's all, just smiling. He's all embarrassed. I'm like, dude, you gotta have your floaties on. He goes, Dad, I don't need my floaties today. I'm like, bud, I know there's a girl over there that you like. You gotta have floaties.
You're
on.
Dense. You're made of all muscle and bone. You're gonna sink like a rock.
You need floaties, pal. I know it's not very cool or attractive. You need floaties. If you're going to be in the pool, you need floaties.
That gets in the way of your game.
Oh, dude.
Hey, what's up?
You look like an asshole.
Sorry, I'm wearing this.
You know what? I was like, I get it, bud. I get it. And if you want to like hang out and get your tan on so she doesn't see your floaties, I'm down for that. But if you're going to be in the pool, you need those stupid
I remember
floaties.
Wearing water wings.
Yeah.
We didn't have the
chest.
We didn't have the chest.
No, I just had the orange ones. And they had white.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
When I was a little kid, I remember being in the back seat of the car, and I would sit in the front of the car talking to my parents. So I was standing up while we're driving. I would have gone right through the windshield. That's how we grew up in the 70s.
Oh, was like, or you'd sit, or you just sit in the middle. Like I remember my grandpa had an old F100. I'd sit in the middle with no seatbelt. Nobody had seatbelts on.
Well, you remember, people didn't have peanut allergies or anything back then. Now they do, and they think it's because of other things.
Do they?
Well.
Hey.
No, some people actually.
No, some people do.
No, so
where were all those people when we were kids?
So check this out. I know.
What?
But there, so they don't. There's an interesting theory on it. It's, when you get that many shots.
Yeah, I know.
It can. But there's a lot of theories. But the bottom line is that there are people that are so allergic to peanuts.
Oh, they'll die right away.
That if you open a bag of peanuts on a plane,
that's why they don't give them on the plane anymore.
The whiff is cyanide, and they can go into anaphylactic.
How fucked up is that? Hey, check the box if you're gonna fly. Now we gotta get those goddamn stupid pretzels.
About my friend I tell you about my friend, I'm talking to him, and we're in Malibu. I'm talking to him, and his face starts changing in front of me.
Like the movie Hitch, Will Smith.
Bro, his face starts. I'm like, I'm sorry, but why is your forehead growing?
Like the Nutty
And why
Professor?
am I not being able to see your fucking eyes? And he goes, yeah, I don't know. So I feel a little pressure. I go, you feel pressure? I go, you're swelling up right now. And he goes, I am. And he looks in the mirror and he goes, holy fuck. And then
guacamole or something?
5 minutes later, he's literally like, he looks like, you remember Joanna Jędrzejczyk?
Oh, yeah.
Fight? So I'm like, bro, you look like a fucking alien. I go, what did you eat? He goes, nothing. I didn't eat anything. I go, think about what you ate. He goes, I got these Brazilian peanuts. They're not even peanuts. They're Brazilian nuts from the rainforest that somebody gave him. He was having a major allergic reaction. He had to go to the fucking emergency room.
Because don't you have to have an EpiPen?
Yeah, dude, you can die that way. If my mother eats a quarter of a Brazil nut, she'll die.
Just the Brazil nut?
A quarter of a Brazil nut.
Jay's allergic to guacamole, which is weird, right? Yeah, you can't have guacamole.
I think it depends on
something in the guacamole. Yeah, certain. I don't think it's avocados.
Or some shit.
Yeah, it's something in it.
Yeah,
really fucks him up. He gets all red and shit. It's weird.
Take a break. I want to talk to you about Arena Club. Everyone remembers that one special card as a kid you got from collecting.
Dude, mine was Christian Laettner, Shaquille O'Neal card, and I wish I had that Shaq.
And if I'd grown up in this country, it would have been something like that too.
Yep, yours would have been Ryan Sandberg.
But I did have baseball
Sandy
cards.
Koufax.
Right. But talk about Arena Club.
Oh, dude, collecting has come a long way since then, Bryan.
Yep.
But now there's a new way to buy, sell, trade, and rip packs. It's called Arena Club. Arena Club has taken repacks to another level.
Well, it's called slab packs.
Yep. And the slab packs from arenaclub.com, they only repack the provides real value, complete view on all possible cards, and a clear hit rate for each freaking one.
Well, so whether you're buying, selling, trading, or displaying, Arena Club is all in one trading card platform.
Dude, buying, no more shipping delays or cards lost in transit. Arena Club uses blockchain technology to deliver your card immediately.
It's also got a grading process that combines AI and human grading.
Nothing better. Dude, trading, make offers, trade with your friends, trade with people you don't know, send trades, interact, create your own personal showroom. Start building your collection today. Right now, you get 10% off your first purchase by going to arenaclub.com/fighter. That's arenaclub.com/fighter for 10% off your first purchase.
I told you I was having all these, like, I would wake up and I was like arthritic, like having trouble. I was doing jujitsu and my buddy goes, "Your mobility, dude." I go, "I know, I can't hit the ground. I feel
the
it hurts." I was eating nightshades and I stopped eating nightshades. Nightshade vegetables like peppers and tomatoes and all. That's all I ate. And
I just don't remember this being an issue back in the day, man.
Well, no, that's in my family, Italian family. My mother tells me. My mother goes, "Yeah, we have a lot of those problems." Hey,
but tomatoes doesn't count as nightshade, right? Because Italian,
tomatoes do. Tomatoes are part of the nightshade family.
Holy shit! Yeah. As an Italian, you can have nightshade.
I know, but
that doesn't make sense, right?
Now I do. Fucking.
You can have pasta and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but also, so the way they
it's like
prepare,
being allergic to
you
beef.
can prepare nightshades a certain way, so you get all the lectins out and you're okay. It's really interesting that you can get the alkaloid out.
Yeah, you have any allergies, Chin?
Not that I know of.
Sanaz? No pollen, nothing. Oh, I gotta be spraying every morning now.
What's that?
Summer comes, I'm allergic to pollen. Yeah,
you are. You get it.
Since I was a kid, bad allergies.
I don't have allergies.
Cats, Teslas, and pollen.
Come on, be cool, dude.
Yep.
Cats, yeah. I think so many of us are allergic to cats, though, right?
But if I touch a cat and I touch my eyes, the fucking...
My son.
Yeah.
My son, my daughter, when she used to ride horses, my poor son, he'd just be sneezing his ass.
Is he allergic to a horse?
Fuck yeah. He just couldn't even take it.
Allergies are so fucking weird. And then there's some you can fight through. Like, Basti was allergic to like eggs or something when we first started. And the doctor was like, I just keep giving to him. I'll power through it. So I was like, all right.
My son was the same way.
So we just kept giving to him. And he fucking eats eggs all the time.
So check this out. My son was the same way. Eggs would just turn him into fucking a series of welts. And then I had a little thought, and I was like, might be the corn that the chickens are eating. So I fed him pasture-raised eggs, not a fucking, not
Really?
nothing. Yeah, it was
Damn,
really
slight
wild.
flex.
I know, dude.
Damn,
Pasture-raised.
That's what you're giving them?
Yeah, and once I did that, you guys, no fucking.
Oh, dude, I was thinking about you this weekend and how much you'd make fun of me. I should have called you. You're making fun of me. So on that Ford Lightning, that wouldn't start just now, but it started. I eventually got to start. It's 20 years old, so it's tough to find parts for it. So I go on like Facebook Marketplace. I go on OfferUp and look for rare car parts. I found one on OfferUp. Negotiated with a guy on Saturday night, all night, negotiating back and forth. He's like, "Cool, man." And I said, "Meet me halfway." And he goes, "Not happening. You got to come to my house." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I said, I'm not coming to your house, dude. That's weird. Is there like a grocery store or a gas station close to you? He goes, "Yeah, meet me at the Chevron." It was in a rough area. It was in a very rough area, but that's just what it takes to get these car parts.
That's what it takes.
So I load up
because you got a lot of mods on your truck.
Dude, I loaded up me and the kiddos, and like, "Where are we going?" I'm like, "We're going to get some car parts."
Going to the hood.
They were not, dude. And you're going through a lot of homeless. They're not used to it. They're pretty nervous, and they love gas stations. It's their favorite thing because they get candy and snacks.
Sure.
So do you.
Oh yeah, my favorite because I get the soft.
Twizzlers.
I get the drinks with the ice, big gulps.
Yeah,
even though they're called like Big D's or whatever now,
Yeah.
but whatever. I love them too. They'll jump out of the car and rush into the thing before I can even. Not this time. I went, "Hey, don't you guys want?" They went, "Oh, we're okay." I went, "No one's gonna do anything." I went, "Nah, we don't want anything." I went, "No, they have like drinks, candy," and Ty went, "Oh, we're good." I said, "You can take your seatbelt off, dude. I'm still waiting for the guy." He goes, "Nah, just stay
Cutie
here."
pie.
He's like, "Dad, just lock the door." I'm like, "Oh, you
Cutie pie.
bitches. Come on, man."
That's a sign of intelligence.
They're like, "We're good."
That's a smart.
Yeah, they
fucking
didn't want
kid.
anything.
At 7 years old, no,
We're good.
He's like, too much sketch.
Yeah, he was like, "Nah."
Fuck this. This is not my pattern. This is weird.
Yeah.
They can sense
lot of
negative energy.
graffiti
Children
and
can
stuff.
sense negative energy like animals can.
Oh, yeah.
They can pick up on shit whether it's like, that's a dangerous, that person's moving different.
We went by a flea market. Tiger was like, "Is that like an outdoor mall?" I went, Yeah. Like an outdoor mall, but with,
You'll like this. You'll
Kind
love
of.
this. You'll love this.
I used to go to the flea market as a kid.
You'll love this. My wife in Florida, she has this guy doing the kitchen cabinets. And she gets a text, and he's like, "Listen, mea culpa, I'm really sorry. I've had it in my garage. I got bit by a dog, and I'm not doing well. I spent all day in the hospital yesterday. My hand's all messed up. I can even send you pictures." The minute I hear that,
Common scam.
I said to her,
That's a lie.
"Write it off. Get
Yep.
your cabinets back. He's a drug addict."
Yep.
He's like, no, I think I'm just telling you that this bit by a dog shit already, I can even send you pictures right there. You're like,
It's all.
So sure enough, he's like, "No, I'm going to get them done for you. My brother and my son will drop them off."
No.
That
Get
doesn't
out.
happen.
Get out.
She's like, "I need my, dude, when are these going to get here?" So I call the guy. And he goes, "Dude, sorry, my phone's not picking up. It's acting weird." I'm like, "Your phone's acting weird, huh, Vinny? Your phone's acting weird." Okay.
It's one of the biggest scams.
Yeah. He's like, "No, but to his credit, he's a drug addict." And then so he fucking he drops off all the doors. He hasn't done anything with them, and they're covered in a towel. He just leaves them there. But we paid $1,500 deposit. So
That's gone.
So my wife goes,
That's gone.
"I want my money back," because she's a girl from Philly. Stuff.
not happening.
He never answered back.
No, it's never happened.
I go, "Just write it off. You
Jay-
lost your
dude,
money.
Jay-
You got fucked."
Jay
And
and
then we
Anthony.
found in the bathroom. On the marble, but you
Needles?
couldn't see it. We found lines.
Oh, come on.
I'm like, there you go.
It just in that kind of form of work when you outsource like that, especially if they're not like a
drug
big
addict.
company. Like Jay, same thing. Him and his wife were redoing the kitchen, and the guy was like, "Yeah, I need $25,000 up front. We'll do all the marble and stuff." So he comes, he does some stuff, he didn't come back. And Jay's like, "Yo, man, like you're supposed to get this done." He's like, "Yeah, I'm waiting for this stuff," and they just kept pushing it, and then finally they had to get.
They had to get
rough.
somebody on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard in that world. That's what my family does. We do like kitchen flooring, countertop, all that. And like,
Fuck, should have told Bryan.
I know. I mean, we're here. But
Shit
the
happens.
thing we hear all the time is, "Oh, you don't want the money up front?" And my dad's like, "No, we don't want the money up front," because that's what happens.
That's so weird.
It's such a.
Yo, you know what's a hustle? I just figured out. You don't know till you fucking have to use it. So I had to ship my TRX, that Ram TRX, to Fort Worth, Texas. It's just a truck. There's a transportation service. It's easy to pick it up to get there.
You got to ship it to Fort Worth.
Well, it's been there for a week now. So check this out. So I shipped there because my boy Chris at Bailey's Hyper Performance is doing the whole engine, all this shit, right? So Jan's dealing with it, right? I don't have to deal with it.
Your trucks are like the Kardashians. They always are getting something done.
Yeah. It's had so many nose jobs. So, the full BBL, everything. And can't stop messing with it. Yeah.
Literally, like, you don't even recognize the stock
until
anymore.
it looks like Wayne Newton. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Until my truck looks like Madonna.
Yeah. Started like a regular truck, and now it looks like Madonna.
Yeah.
It's just
my truck looks like Madonna with braids. Yeah. Anyways, so the transportation, right? Agreed to a deal, everything. Guy shows up. I don't know the hustle. I'm not privy to it. Guy comes, he goes, "Oh, where's the truck at, man?" He goes, "Oh, it's right there." He goes, "Oh man, that's a big truck." I'm like, "Yeah, they told you it was like a TRX lifted, right?" He goes, "Nah, they said it was a regular Ram." I go, "No, man." He goes, "Yeah, look at my truck bed, massive, dude, so big." And he goes, "That's gonna take up 2 lengths of a car. I could have put a second one on there. There's no way we can do it for that price." I'm like, "Really?" He goes, "Nah, sorry, man. We're just gonna have to get going." I'm like, "Well, no, let me figure it out." So I talked to Lacey. She's like, "Yeah, we didn't know it was that big and blah, blah, that tall," which tall makes no sense. And I'm like, "All right." So we agreed to a little more, nothing crazy, a little more. I go, "Okay, here you go." And they go, "But you have to give them a check right away." I go, "Yeah, okay, I have my checkbook." I ran him a check. Casey's watching, filming, right? The truck take off. Casey watches me, hand the guy a check, right? Truck gets delivered. The guy at the shop, Chris, goes, "Hey, bro, the guy's asking me for a check." I go, "No, I gave him a check. Tell him to fuck off. I gave him a check. I already paid for it." He goes, "Yeah, dude, I've seen this a bunch of times. Be careful with that stuff. These guys are scumbags. Be careful with that." "There's nothing you can do. You got the truck?" He goes, "Yeah, we're good." Guy calls, goes, "Hey, man, I didn't get a check." I go, "Bud, I handed you a fucking check. I have it on film." He goes, "I must have lost it. Can you wire it?" "Oh, yeah, no problem. I'll wire it." We wire it. We wire the money, right? Wire the fucking money. 2 days go by. The owner of the company calls Lex, his dealer, and goes, "Hey, man, we dropped off the truck. Where's our money?" Lex goes, "We wired it. Here's the proof we wired it." He goes, "Who's that guy?" Lex goes, "That's the guy working for you who dropped off the truck." He goes, "Never heard of him."
Oh, my God.
And he goes, "Where's our money?" And Lex goes, "I don't know what to tell you. You guys did your service. We paid that guy who drove. That's on you. Like, that's on your side of things. Now you got to clean that up." The guy goes, "No, you owe us money." So Lex like, "No, we already paid it, dude. Like, you got to figure out, get your money from that guy. That guy dropped it off. It's not our issue. It's yours. This is your business."
He did the job.
Did the job.
Somebody took your job.
Someone do it.
Somebody poached the job is what they did.
Well, or that's what I thought. I'm like, "Oh, this motherfucker was pretending, but did the job. That's weird."
Yeah.
But he used his truck, everything. So the guy calls Lex. He's like, "I need my money." And Lex, bulldog. Lex goes, "Bro, we paid. We're not paying twice."
Lex will be polite for a while.
He's a Marine,
And
and lawyer.
Yeah. Don't
Enjoy
fuck
that.
around. Yeah.
So the guy goes, "No, we need our money." And he threatens Lex. And Lex goes, "Cool story. We're not paying. We already paid, dude." And he goes, "Well, I'm going to file a police report and we're going to put a lien on your truck." And Lex goes, "Okay, good luck with that. We're going to file a police report too." So on Friday, cop comes here. I tell him the whole story. This young cop, tell him the whole story. He goes, "Oh, yeah, it's truck transportation. They're in cahoots together. They're trying to get double pay. Don't pay them."
Oh.
He goes, "I've seen it a million times." He goes, "That guy works for that guy. They know each other. Otherwise, how the fuck would the truck get there using his equipment?" He goes,
so
"They're pretending that guy stole your money, and then so you pay this, so they get double the pay." He goes, "Don't pay him."
Jesus.
He goes, "File a police report."
Fuck those guys.
How crazy is that? And I called the Chris, the guy. He goes, "Yeah, it happens all the time." I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, man, you guys are just scam artists.
Yeah, but it's in everything. You gotta be careful with all that shit. Remember, I was looking for those blue-haired cats.
I would have paid it. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And the guy was like, he's like, "I need $3,000. We sent him, and then he goes, "Man, we're here to get the cats on this. We need a special crate. They could die, man. So let's do this. Send us another $3,000 for the crate.
What?
When they get there, just send the crate back to us, and when we get it, we'll send you the money back." And I go, "Okay." I hang up the phone. I just Google.
Here's $6,000 for nothing.
Dude, no.
Make sure you send me nothing, not even a package. Here's $6,000.
No, dude, I was like, that's weird. Special crate. So you just type in cat scams on the internet. It's like, if they ask for a special crate, it is a scam.
Fuck.
I just put, "Dude, this is a scam." He goes, "Yeah."
He did?
Yeah. Never responded since.
Yeah.
There's so many scams out there, and all that, like special puppies, cats, horses, cars.
I drove
car
this
parts.
one guy so crazy because he called me up and he's like, "You won a thing. You just have to pay the taxes on it." Terrible scam. And I was like, "Oh, what did I win?" He's like, I did. I go, "Where do I send the money?" And so I send you the taxes that you pay, and then you send it. He goes, "Yes, yes." I go, "Well, where do I send it?" And I was getting him to go all over. He was in Jamaica. I was getting him to go all over. I go, "I sent it to you." "Oh, wait, I think I sent it." I go, "Well, where?" Okay, I sent it there. And I was sending him to all the different places.
Just going with it.
And then finally, after 2 days, he was losing his mind. I go, "Hey, can I ask you a question? Can I send you a bag of dicks instead?" You motherfucker cat.
Because they get a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Old people. They're scumbags.
Old people, like people like my mom's age.
I would kill those people. If I hate con men, I would kill them because they rob people who need the money.
Oh man, yeah, like they take your life savings.
I gave my my nanny, she back in the day, didn't have a lot of money and she had vision problems from diabetes, and I loved her and I'm still in touch with her, and she and her husband wanted to start a daycare center, and they needed $1,500. And
so fucked up.
They had to just give it to this guy, and then they were going to have this thing. And she called me up and she goes, "He took my money. And he was like a bad guy too. Like, we want our money." He goes, "And I'll kill you." And they were like, "Oh God." Yeah. And it's just like bad people.
They get the old people. They get the old people.
Bad people. They just like, "Here's $1,500.
Well, it's like if you ever watch that Catfish show, they'll be like, "Yeah," and then they were hitting me up for money, and they go, "How much you send?" I'm like, "All my savings." Sent them $40,000, and like, and you've never met this person? Like, no.
Well, those people are the worst. Those people are
the absolute worst.
Yeah, they're just.
There's so many scams out there.
Well, there are some people that are just sociopaths, and that's what they do, like the Tinder swindler, and and then the other guy she had that raw food restaurant.
Oh yeah, that one's great.
That boyfriend who was like, "I'm a special forces guy," and she's like, "But he's so
that
fat."
dog's so good,
so good.
Oh, I love
and
that.
That guy he just got away with it.
Man, he must have been fucking good.
She just loved him, and she just wanted to make it happen.
Didn't see the red flags. I get it.
He was just living in Vegas off of somebody else's money, but not saving it, just living this weird scam life.
God, it's wild.
Yeah, bad people.
That whole scamming shit is wild, dude.
And those sociopaths.
They almost got me because they do us around the holidays or like right around January. Because you're ordering a bunch of packages like from FedEx, UPS.
Yep.
So I got this email. It's like, "We tried to deliver your package. Press here." So when you look at it, it looks like a legit UPS email, right? So I click on it, and I was waiting for a package, and I did miss the package. Their fucking timing's impeccable. So I click on it, and it has everything right. I don't know how they get the information. It has everything right on there. Then at the bottom it says, "Enter your social security here to receive your package."
Oh boy!
And I went,
"I've done that."
And it goes, "Enter credit card and social security." I went, "Social security?" And I called Jay. He goes, "Hey, dumbass, click on the email and see what pops up." Dude, you click on it, it's like UPS XZZ917999 at AOL. He's like, "Yeah, it's fake, dude."
I went down the rabbit hole with Hertz, kept calling me saying my car was overdue. And I'm like, and then they would put me through to other things. And I was like, "Hey, I can't get through to anybody." Then they call and I pick up, "Hello?" And then there was a recording. I'm like, "What do I push?"
Yeah.
I didn't do this. Then I called Hertz. I'm like, "Hey, fucking," it was the worst. But sociopaths. Did I ever send that article on this woman who said, "I'm a sociopath"? She's a psychiatrist. She's got her PhD.
Yeah, you talked about it.
Dude, she said that the feeling of nothing, like she didn't have any feelings. So it had become unbearable, so she had to do something. She had to do something extreme just to feel. There was like that fucking serial killer they found, and he'd done horrible things, and he couldn't feel, and they found him with pins in his asshole and his balls.
But he's feeling that.
Because he goes, it's the only way I could feel. I had to give myself that kind of pain.
Jesus,
he was a cannibal.
He was a cannibal?
Yeah, he ate people. Nice guy. And he's like, and when they found him, he was like, "Well, I can't feel anything." And so that becomes unbearable. So I have to do the most extreme thing just to get some kind of rise.
Your asshole's sensitive too, man.
Oh, your asshole. When you're wearing pins, hat pins in your shitter and your balls, you know that something's up with you. You got some problems. Like, you wouldn't torture him. You'd be like, "Oh, thank you."
Dude, speaking of ass pins, are you excited for the 1000th episode?
I'm sitting on ass pins as we speak.
I knew it. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, I'm sitting on ass pins.
If you haven't submitted questions, do it now on the Fine Kid Instagram. I'll do a post too. But we're getting a ton of questions. Should be fun. Bringing fan questions back. Line up some of the old classics.
I like it.
I got a
dude.
cool video to post I made. I sent it to you.
Yeah. Yep. I like it. I like it.
What do you got, Chin? Chin, 1,000 episodes, dude. You probably been part of 600 of them?
More than that.
Started at 211. I looked back, so
Way
started
more.
at 211.
Way more, Bubba.
Shit.
We're doing.
Yeah.
We do 4 a month. Do the math, right? Well, actually, we do
4?
eight a month. I'm sorry,
Do
8
the
a month.
math.
Sometimes 10 a month.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's wild.
Let me refresh this.
Let's start with a fun one here. I just saw this video of our boy Chael, and I thought it was funny.
Oh, before we go here, did you see they posted the Bradley and Logan Paul stuff?
Oh,
Not the whole fight.
No.
And don't comment. I told
I
you,
won't. I
don't,
won't.
don't comment
I
on the whole
won't.
fight.
No.
But they posted just the very end of it. That's all they're posting, the very end of it.
oh, nice.
But I was saying on the Schaub show, you got to have some respect for Logan and Bradley.
Not some. I have a lot of respect for
right?
both of them.
How can you not?
Ballsy dudes. They both decided to fight and nobody was watching.
How gangster is it
That's
that
impressive. Both Bradley and Logan just decided, let's fight. Let's see what happens.
I think it's wild that Logan just woke up that morning and was like, they're like, what do you want to do? He's like, I'll go fist fight Bradley Martyn. And what's his company's worth
Paul
almost
is
$1 billion?
So bodied up. Logan Paul's so bodied up.
They posted on their social media or?
I bet, no, Mike did. His co-host Mike posted it. He said Logan and Bradley catch a fade. Because he's the one blasting it out. Logan did a post, was like this weekend, and he posted like all the stuff he did. It's pretty wild.
That Tetris competition was
Was
cool.
that was all
See
staged,
that?
right, Bubba? That was not staged. Where he took his hat? Why'd that kid do that?
It's what he does.
Who is that kid?
Some
Some
streamer or
influencer,
something?
yeah.
I don't, what, is that it? Mike Malj?
How old is that kid?
No.
That's dumb. Just looking to get fucking. He went.
If
into
you go
his
that
gym.
Mike's guy thing, I don't know about his Instagram. His Twitter for sure he posted on there.
I just don't know how to spell his name.
Oh man, his last name's tough. Mike,
Who, this kid?
yeah, that's him right there. Majak? Is it Majak? Majik?
Majalac? Let me see if this is the guy.
That's
Yeah,
him.
All right.
Oh,
You said Twitter?
he's older.
Yeah, his Twitter.
He's 40.
Yeah, he's 40.
He's the guy who looks to get rises out of people.
No. You're talking about an influencer.
Oh.
But he posted, I think, now online they're like, oh, Bradley got KO'd. Promise you he didn't. Nobody got KO'd. Ooh, we got Chin a new computer. It's gonna be
Yeah, so
fast.
good time to bring that up. The reason why we're getting it, it's coming in today, so.
There it is. So
did
Logan
last
and
time.
Brad just caught a fade. I don't like that, but catch a fade. No cameras, no content, massive
Logan
respect.
doesn't look smaller at all. At all.
Bro, thanks for letting that happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes, bro, boys gotta be boys, man.
Wild, right? Just two dudes fighting.
That's great.
Like an old school duel.
Did they do it on a mat?
Yeah, in Bradley's gym. But
Okay.
Logan wanted to do it out front of the gym, in the street. I told Bradley, I was like, because you're bigger, man. My advice for him, I was like, if you get him down, this goes your way, and you start raining shots on him, show compassion. Don't start throwing elbows on his face. And I said, don't do any of that.
Don't knock teeth out and all that.
No, that's what I told him. I said, that's not good. Don't be that guy.
You don't want to do that.
No, show restraint.
You're just
show respect.
You're just there to see who would, and then
Yeah.
you tap. I would love to do that with you. I'd fucking punch you right in the face. I would really like that.
Any day you want.
No, I would like to.
In front of the gym.
I would love
in
to
the
fight
gym
you.
bathroom.
But give me room to
At a
move so I
Tesla
can-
charging
So I can
station.
pepper your dumb fucking face for real. Because you.
Oh, dude, you know what I thought of though? No, this is serious. Have you seen the way Tesla guys fight at the charging station?
No, I haven't.
Chin, bring up my Instagram. Dude, this is real. And I thought Bryan would be good at this. I thought, dude,
Let me see.
if these guys want
This better be respectful because I'm
no,
gonna
it
get
is
pissed.
super is, dude. It's
All right.
Tesla fighters.
Because I fight.
No, it's I know you do.
I box.
dude. But think about. So I want you to think about your skill set.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you're at the charging station, right? And the guy's like, dude, that thing's weak, bro.
All right,
and you're
let's
like,
see.
cool, man.
Tesla.
Yeah, and this is you guys fighting.
It's going to be super slow. Hold on.
We got to get you a new computer.
It's coming in today.
Good.
Like I said, they about to make an OnlyFans together. But this is how they fight, and I thought this is perfect for Bryan.
You're never getting that close to me. You're never getting that close.
No, you have to engage in the duel. This is
Okay,
the
but
rules.
I'm just telling you, you're not getting that close to me. I'm gonna fucking
But watch this and tell me if you think you'd have success.
whatever. But you don't get in my face like that.
No, I don't want to fight like this.
Punch you right in the fucking jaw. Catch you right with a left hook. bop. And I say that when I do it. Bop.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick, dude.
Guys, just give us about 20 minutes.
Just give it about 30 minutes. It's gonna it ruin this whole
Just
thing.
keep talking about something else.
Well, there's nothing else to talk about, right? Just
Guys-
hey, you know what? Just fuck it. All it is, this gonna fuck
No,
suck.
no.
All it is.
Hold on, I'll do it on my phone. Watch this.
I'll play it in post.
Yeah.
I'll
just
watch
do
it on
that.
my phone. Let's take another break. I want to talk to you about bicycles. Now, you can get a bicycle and use your own legs, or you can use your legs and electricity.
Oh, dude, and the battery life on it's fantastic. We charge that
Electric.
thing about once a week. I pick
Electric
up
bike.
lunch at Irwan on that thing. I get all around the town. It looks
You
lit.
zip around.
It's the only
Yeah, but
electric
how
I like.
expensive it is. I don't want to have to spend $10,000.
Dude, I know
on
what
a
you're
bike,
thinking. That
dude.
thing's 10 million. Try $799 if you start with the XP Lite. That's right.
very cheap.
Dude, it's comfortable. It's super fast.
Yeah, but does it fold and can I put it in the backseat of my car?
Yeah, bro, and up to 150 miles on one freaking charge. Guess what? Financing as low as $49 per month.
$49 a month, I can have one of those cars?
That's
I mean,
right,
bikes?
dude. Anyone can ride it. They have a variety of them. They have the XP Lite,
I know, but hold on, I have a
Expedition, XP Trike, which I have.
Yeah, but what if I want the Expedition and I weigh 400 pounds?
Well, you should probably get the regular bike and do some exercising, but this will help.
Yeah,
It'll get you.
because I heard the Expedition can hold up to 450 pounds.
It holds big boys, dude.
Okay, that's
so
what I'm
get
saying.
started with the e-bike adventure. It's easier than ever. Ships free, has quick toolless assembly, and it's foldable for easy travel and storage. Same safety regulations, road access as regular bikes.
Yep,
Most
and-
states, license, registration, and inspection are not required.
Yep.
Always check your laws.
And
though.
if you have a thick boy boyfriend, you can ride it, and I could throw you on my back.
Not if he's
ride you
450
around.
pounds.
No, but together we don't make up 450 pounds because you're all carnivore. And
You're right,
whatnot.
dog. Go
You know
to
what
full
I'm saying?
throttle and into the spring with electric e-bikes, the #1 selling e-bike in the nation. Get your adventure started at electricebikes.com. Please mention that Fire Kid sent you at the post checkout survey. That's LECTRIC ebikes.com. Dude, you'd be so good at that.
Are they spitting in each other's faces?
That's how Tesla throw.
Oh my God! I'd rather you punch me in the face.
No,
they're
bro.
like going this.
That's against the rules, dude.
So you
gotta
gotta,
spit.
I gotta fight like that.
Yeah, like pigeons.
That's so embarrassing, bro.
But Chin, you were saying it's like an Asian culture thing?
No, remember I tried to look it up. Like, why is it spitting a thing? And it looked
No,
like it was
it's a
in China.
bitch. It's a bitch culture thing. That's what happens when men are taught that they should use their words instead of their fists. Because when women, when women run every school and run the world, what they do is they get super egalitarian, and you're not allowed to be rough at all, and you have to use your words and be calm.
Look, you guys could do that.
That is fucking weird.
That's what they do at the charging stations now.
I would fucking punch that anyway. Headbutt.
No, there's no,
That is so fucking weird.
No, I know. That's the Tesla thing, dude.
But that's what it said, though, Brian. It says like they don't go fist to fist.
No,
so
that's
that's
a-
just a way to fight without actually
Yeah, that's for
harming each
bitches,
other.
dude. No fist. That's for bitches.
No fist.
We have spit.
But if
Isn't
you-
that still considered assault?
I think so.
I would-
I'm headbutting you.
If someone spit in my face, it's over.
Oh, I'd rather you
Yeah.
slap me in the face with your dick.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Oh, no, we're gonna go start.
You know the video's not going to work, right? It's going to be a snake. Let me show you. Oh, no. All right? Now react. Oh, no.
I'll watch this.
Feel that belt slipping away? You feel that belt slipping away?
Hey, at least I didn't fight Anderson and lose.
Because I.
He's so mad.
Dude,
Good one, right?
that would make me mad.
Some guy put first round he's ever lost, and it was to his own kid.
But you know that don't say that to me. Fucking.
You could tell he's like feels disrespected. I
I would
be pissed
too.
I'd be like, hey, motherfucker.
Hey. Let me watch that again.
Slipping away? You feel that belt slipping away?
Hey, at least I didn't fight Anderson and lose.
Because I.
He's legit mad. Dude, Chael's legit
Don't
mad,
say that to
but
Chael.
also impressed. If my kid did
He
that,
did,
like,
'cause he
all
went-
right.
Let me take a second here.
I think he took a stand there because camera's on, but those weren't on. He'd be like, hey,
Well, you got to also explain to your son what respect and disrespect, and like you don't have that right to say that.
but the kid's being silly.
Of
like,
course he
funny
is.
there.
It's
Yeah.
great. It's great. My son says stuff like that too. Your comedy's mediocre. I've compared you to other people. I'm like, listen, motherfucker, watch how
That's
you
funny.
speak, because you know.
Wasn't that funny? I love
That's
that
so
one.
good. You could tell Chael was legit. Like, hey,
Yeah,
this kid's hilarious.
that is great.
Chael was supposed to be on the 1000th episode, but he's fighting in Brazil against Anderson. Oh. Boxing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You went in boxing? Right, in boxing?
No, that beats that. I think Chael was Junior Olympics in boxing. Actually,
Absolutely not.
I think he was.
Nope.
I think he was.
Nope.
I think
Nope.
he was.
Uh-uh.
I think
No.
he was Junior Olympic boxer.
No, wrestled. Only wrestled.
No,
as
he
a
was,
kid.
but he also did some boxing. In fact, he
Bring
had
it
a
up,
conversation
Jim.
with his dad. He was like, "Do I go boxing or do I go wrestling?" That's what it was. Yep. Chael Sonnen, what upcoming?
No, go to his Wikipedia.
Chael Sonnen used to want to be.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the
And I wanted to have robot arms as a kid. Go to Chael Sonnen's Wikipedia. And let's look up his boxing record.
Early life. Chael was a boxer. That says.
Nope. Here we
Chael
go.
was a
So Sonnen began training in boxing in the hope.
Oh.
Wait, no. Hold on.
Began training in boxing.
Hold on. He was
In
35.
1996.
He was
1996.
35. So he didn't grow up in amateurs.
In
No, hold on.
1996, Sonnen began training boxing with
In
the hope of
1996
competing in the UFC. Oh. Yeah, he started.
So he's older.
He was in high school. So he was boxing in high school.
No.
Because he said he had a conversation with his dad, and he said, you can choose wrestling or you can try to go to the Olympics as a boxer. And I guess he chose.
Hold on. Keep going down. His background's boxing, bud.
Yeah.
Wrestling. Yeah.
I know, but I just told you that he did some boxing when he was a kid. High school.
Not as a kid.
High school. No. Yeah.
Where's his
That's
record?
96, dude.
Where's no? Where's his record? There's no record.
It says
of
it right there.
There's no record of it.
Right
It's
there.
Only
it goes,
wrestling.
boxing is my life. Quote.
And I've boxed Chael. He does not have a background in boxing. I'll tell you that right now.
Boxing career. Yep.
Yep. And all it says is Chael's scheduled to face Anderson Silva.
There it is.
June 15th, 2024.
And I couldn't have done this without my high school boxing experience. There it is.
Yeah, I think maybe he wanted to box, but he went down that whole,
Yeah. Down that whole wrestling thing.
and boy, was he a beast.
He was, right? He was.
Fuck yeah. Chael's
Was he Olympic alternate or something? Or
Yeah, he was up there.
Stud.
But in Greco.
Damn. Olympic team trials.
Yeah,
Fucking
Greco.
Greco's no joke. Did you find Greco guys hard to deal with or freestyle guys?
No, freestyle all day.
Why? Because the double legs and single legs?
Yeah. Yeah, Greco.
So Greco guys, though, so I thought like if they get
gotta
underhooks and stuff like that.
But in MMA, it's easier to
Why?
navigate.
Because it's just clinch game and
Hip control. Yeah, the
isn't
freestyle.
Isn't what Khabib does mostly Greco or is it
No.
freestyle? It is.
He,
So what,
he's like a blend of both, but in
Right.
the best way.
yeah. And what about our boy?
DC.
No, DC as well. Well, DC was Greco, wasn't he? Or he was freestyle.
He's free. He was both too.
So Bo Nickel, he's
Freestyle.
Freestyle. So freestyle is best for MMA.
For
you would
sure.
say. Not
No.
Greco.
It's definitely good to have.
What about judo versus Greco? What would you rather mess with in a fight?
For men's MMA?
Yeah.
Wrestling Greco.
Wrestling Greco. You'd rather deal with
Yeah.
You'd,
Because judo's all gi.
no, I'm saying so you'd rather
I'd rather deal with judo than
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of judo.
But judo has a lot of trips and stuff, but it doesn't work unless you're grabbing
Yeah,
something.
they have the gi and all the
Yeah.
control of the gi.
Yeah.
At least Greco's over unders, no gi. So it's
Yeah.
more relatable.
Yes.
What else you got, Jen?
one?
Nick Cannon, guys, he's insured his balls. And it's like a part of a campaign for Dr. Squatch's soap.
Oh, okay.
But he's got 12 kids, 6 women, and he doesn't plan on stopping. Just scroll down, you can.
Oh, he wants to have more. Isn't his goal to have as many as possible?
Yeah.
Is he?
I just don't
Is he a
get-
dad to them?
No,
Is
there's
how
no-
hard it is
no,
to be a
it's-
dad.
all
I don't. I'm not.
no-
I'm not impressed with this.
No,
This is,
I'll answer that. The answer is no.
yeah.
There's no way.
I don't approve of it.
There's
I think
no way.
It's fucked up.
With 12 different houses or whatever the fuck they're doing, there's no way.
So those kids basically grow up without a dad, but that's awesome that your ego is so big that you're spreading your seed.
Yeah, and I think he's making a mistake thinking financially he can cover as many as he wants,
good
but that means nothing. Like look at billionaire kids, like their dads have all the money and resources, but if you're not there and present, none of this matters.
This is so narcissistic.
Yeah.
Truthfully, and he said, haters say it's time for me to stop having kids and put this super sperm to rest, but I'm doubling down on these valuable balls and my future kids. Shout out to Dr. Squatch for giving my balls the credit they deserve and hooking me up with the protection I need to keep my family tree going.
Oh wait, Nick, is it about you? Oh, that's awesome. You're amazing. What does he do? What's he do?
He
He's
hosts
a host.
The Masked Singer.
Oh, he's a
I mean, he has a bunch of businesses. He
Wildin'
does
Out.
well. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, wilding out.
But
he does well, but
except
like I said,
except for watching your kids,
yeah,
except for raising your
there's
kids.
just no way.
You're not raising 12 kids.
Yeah, it can't be the way.
This
to
is
go,
like,
dude.
what's his name? Cromartie, whatever the fucking, that
Anthony
guy,
Cromartie.
13 kids, Anthony Cromartie.
I think his thing's different because he
No.
didn't mean to do it. The Nick's
Well,
like legit wants to do it. Yeah, Cromartie's just fucking.
It's retarded. It's both. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not
fucking
good.
dummies.
I know.
Yeah. Next one. George Lopez was performing this past week and apparently cut his set about 30 minutes early because he was getting heckled so much. Have you guys dealt with this stuff?
Not really.
No.
Sometimes people get so drunk, and if you don't have good security, it causes a problem.
Ooh, you know what it is though? It's a Eagle Mountain casino. So casino,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of the room is papered or it's for the high rollers. So,
Yeah.
or if you play some game like craps or whatever, they're like, oh, tickets to a show. So they're not actually comedy fans, but they won those tickets. So they're just going to kill time.
Yeah.
So it's not his fan base. So that's where that comes from.
Yeah.
Casinos are a disaster.
There's a clip of it. It says things were going fine, and he actually tried to say, like, guys, just stop and let me finish, and then just got fed up and walked off.
Because they're not comedy fans.
Yeah.
They want them at the buffet or some bullshit, or they play there all the time. They're like, this includes 2 tickets to George Lopez. So casinos are tough,
That's
man.
interesting.
Catch up to us. For anxiety, people can go to the doctor and write you a prescription.
Get a prescription.
That's one. You go to the doctor and they write you a prescription. That's 2. Are we going to be able to let me do the show, or should I just cut it right now?
You see how the crowd's not.
I see that asshole. I'm the one working. So, listen, I'm fucking waiting to come back over here, man. Come on, please. Just fucking watch the show. That's all you have to do. Don't even fucking laugh if you don't want to. I don't give a fuck. Just relax, man. Fine. Seriously. Come on, man. Let's go. Relax.
Yeah, because they're not comedy fans. They're there because they want
You
a
got
ticket.
drunk assholes. I can just see them.
It's
at
not
the
even
fucking
drunk, but they're
table.
not conditioned to
Yeah.
to comedy the way it works.
They gotta
think they
get
can
kicked out.
engage.
That's why you got to have security to go, hey,
Because
get the
casinos,
fuck out.
casinos, again, they're not conditioned that way. So they're like, oh, this is how it always goes. It's like, no, dude.
No.
Casinos are a beast. We've done casinos a ton.
done many times.
I've done a ton of them. And going in, like, it could be rough, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because it might be half your crowd and they're there and they came out to
Yep.
support. The other half is papered.
Yep.
Or they won the tickets playing fucking Baccarat or whatever the fuck it is.
That's right.
It's a nightmare. Poor George. But he's in the business so long, he's like, fuck this. And fuck it. I'm with him. I love George.
Yeah.
Caught this wholesome talk between DC and
I'll watch this.
Jones, guys.
This was so weird.
To hear your voice, man. How are you?
Great, I'm doing great. Is Daniel here too?
Daniel is alongside me, yes.
All right, what's up, DC? What's up, John? How you doing, man? I'm good, man. That's good, that's good.
All right, I just have one question for you. So,
DC, I got a question for you. How are you doing, man? How's life fighting?
No, I mean, it's good. My life is going really well. Thank you.
Yeah, DC's crushing it.
Hey, I'm super proud of the way life is turning out for you, man. I think it's awesome. Congratulations with everything you got going. Your students all the best as well.
And your development seems to be going great too, and that's very encouraging.
Look at John.
A lot of people look up to you, so make sure you continue to do that.
Yeah, I'm on it. You
guys have anything to say?
Thank you. It's good to talk to you with this energy instead of the way
They still don't like each other. You can tell.
your time, Daniel. And John, you as well.
Thank you, brother. We'll see you tomorrow, if not sooner. Have a good night, all right?
All right, guys. Take care.
You too.
Daniel still hates him.
That was so much class.
What's going on? Later
So
in the
much
video,
class.
Daniel gives him the finger, or gives the camera the
They
finger.
don't like each other. You can tell. And especially DC was kind of being like, it's really cool how you're kind of making improvement. You know, you got a lot of people looking up to you, so don't let them down. And you see John roll his eyes.
What is the beef from?
Oh.
Why so much hatred?
It was so bad.
No, I
When they
mean,
were
but where
fighting,
did it come from? Before the fight, though.
they
It's like-
fucking hate each other.
but what's-
Have you the best, to me, the best soundbite in UFC history, outside some counter stuff, this is up there, is when they're on Fox Sports and they're in a different room. And John doesn't know it's being recorded. He thinks they're not airing. He doesn't think they're live. And they're talking, and DC was like, when I see you, I'm gonna spit in your fucking face. And John goes, oh, I'll kill you.
Yeah,
I
if
will
you ever did
fucking
that, I would
kill you.
actually kill
I would
you."
actually kill you. And dead serious.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, oh, fuck. And they're like, boys. And he's like, oh, sorry. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, fuck, dude.
But why the animosity from DC? Why was it so strong? Like, did they ever hang out together?
They fucking hate each other.
What was
they
that?
fought at a press conference.
I know, but why? How did that happen?
They just hate each other.
But it's one thing to hate each other, but there's got to be something that happened before all that. You don't just decide I hate that guy.
But when they're fighting,
you can bring it up. You can bring it up though, Chin. It was bad, man, because it went personal too.
I know.
It got super personal.
Let's take another break. I want to talk about O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I was just there this weekend.
If you want windshield wiper blades, if you want
battery replaced,
everything.
Check engine lights on. They got it. Probably need to take my light in there because we were trying to go to Irwan earlier.
If you have a brake light fix that needs to be done, a quick service, they'll help you find the right part or point you to the nearest local repair shop for help.
That's right. So whether you're a car expert or you're a rookie, you'll find the employees.
Like me.
Yep, you'll find the employees at O'Reilly Auto Parts are super knowledgeable, helpful, best of all, friendly. O'Reilly Auto Parts, your one-stop shop for all things auto do-it-yourself, and you can find what you need in-store or online. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Visit at O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter.
Progressive Insurance, all right? Let me explain something to you. 28 million people trust Progressive, all right? 28 million. They've got a name your price tool. Put you in charge of your auto insurance by working just the way it sounds, all right? You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for your car insurance, then they will show you a variety of coverages that fit within your budget, giving you options.
And it's so easy to get a quote. You'll be able to choose the best option just for you, and it's super fast. It's just one of the many ways you can save with Progressive Insurance. Get a quote today at Progressive.com to try the Name Your Price tool for yourself. Join the 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Progressive. You're welcome.
I bet I could take you down. John Jones told Daniel backstage. Unsurprisingly, the former Olympic wrestler Cormier took offense to this, and the rivalry was born.
And he took him down. But that's not why they hate each other so much. But then it got personal.
That's interesting.
UFC 121, I fought.
So Jones knew he was going to have to fight.
I fought at that.
Huh? You did?
I fought at that, yeah.
I bet I could take you down. Who'd you fight?
I forget. Pretty sure I was on 121. Sounds familiar.
Wow. That's fucking
2010,
crazy.
yeah, I was fighting then.
Damn, dude.
Type in UFC 121. Oh, yeah. I fought Gabriel Gonzaga. There I am.
That's
kicked off the main card. Decision, 30-27, 30-27, 30-27. Matt Hamill, Tito Ortiz, Diego Sanchez, Paulo Thiago, Jake Shields, Martin Kampman, and then Cain Velasquez, Brock Lesnar.
Was Paulo Thiago the guy who got in trouble for domestic violence?
Absolutely not.
Thiago Silva.
What was his name?
Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva.
Yes.
He
Paulo Thiago
whatever
was
happened to
was
that
a
guy?
special
He was a
forces in
monster.
Brazil.
Oh, sorry.
He was a savage.
Thiago Silva came back and he was fine afterwards.
Yep. God, look at that undercard. Boy, those cards were stacked back in the day.
Gilbert Avell was on the same card too.
And fought John Matson, the guy I beat on The Ultimate Fighter.
And he got beat
Chris
by John
Camozzi,
Matson.
Sam Stout. Damn, all these names.
He did.
What'd you say, Chin?
No, and he got beat by John Matson. He did. Gilbert.
Gilbert lost him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I knocked John out in the second round. That's wild. Yeah, Anaheim. That's right. Shit, that was 14 years ago, Bubba.
Damn.
14 years ago.
Fuck. 14 years.
And we started the podcast right around then.
Damn. It's been a long time, dude. This has been good. I'll see you later. Be funny if Wednesday we're like, we're out.
We just quit the show on Wednesday.
You give us both $50 million.
I would still do the show.
Me too.
Once a week.
Yeah.
Once every other week. Once a month.
I'm in
Once every
France,
3
dude.
months.
I can't.
Dude, can I zoom in? I'm at the Mikos, bro. No, nothing would change for me. Nothing would change.
No.
Do it. Because what else are you going to do, bud?
I know.
50 mil? I know.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of cocaine, but other than that,
You got the
get
nose
different
for it.
hair. When I shave my head, this is gray and this is dark. It's a problem.
So the shave looks even worse.
Yeah.
What else you got, Jen?
I'm Mark
It's a fun one. James Harden was at a wedding, and I just thought this was a funny reaction to his girlfriend catching the bouquet.
So his girlfriend, he dates a lot of women. He's known for it. Look at his face. His girl caught it. Savage comment. Someone goes, guy loves to freeze up whenever rings are involved. Savage.
Oh my God, that beard.
Oh yeah. You ever
That
seen
is
without the
a
beard?
Strange beard.
That's not though. You ever seen without?
Not good.
He looks awful.
Oh, he does? Let me
Bring
see
up
that
James
picture
Harden,
again.
no beard.
Let me see that picture
When he was a
again.
rookie, he looks insane. Look at him with you see on the left he looks fine, but look at him on the look at that. The beard helps out. So not a handsome person.
Yeah.
With the beard, kind of handsome.
Yeah, not bad. Well,
But he's notoriously known for, I don't know with this girl, but before he would hire like OnlyFans girls and he would pay them a salary and they'd have a contract. So they couldn't come after him and do, yeah. He's smart about it.
his hair's jumping ship,
Yes.
but he's got something to say on the court, huh?
Used to, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I used to see him
His
at
teeth have
boxing
something to
work.
say.
He would show up at boxing
His
works.
teeth have something to say, right?
I would see him at boxing works. He would hang out and just show up. And sweetheart.
He's a nice guy. I've
Stud.
worked with him a little bit. Yeah, he's
Stud.
Yeah.
He looks way better with the beard.
I got a question for you guys. Do you guys wash your feet in the shower?
No.
No?
No. Oh, no.
Okay, so Travis and Jason Kelsey came out and said they don't either.
No.
Because someone tried to write on Twitter that Jason Kelsey looks like he doesn't wash his legs or feet, and he was like, yeah, what kind of
Yeah.
psycho does that?
No.
Dudes don't do that
No, no.
shit.
You don't?
That's some hoe shit.
Wash
What
my-
are you? No?
I wash my feet every time.
There we go.
Chin's
Wash
Asian.
your feet?
What does
What
that
does
have to
that
do with
mean?
it?
Asians love their feet. They wash their feet.
No, your
It's,
feet.
yeah.
Your feet get sweaty and dirty. That's like nasty.
No, my feet get cleaned in the shower.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
don't-
God.
And so do my legs.
And-
The soap.
and
Where do you
wash
think
my
the soap
legs.
goes?
Wash my
Your
legs.
feet probably get the per liter of skin. Your feet
Yeah,
probably
I
get
wash
the
my-
most soap.
I wash like my face here.
I wash my face, the upper
This
body.
area.
I get a loofah.
Okay, so you use a loofah, do you?
Fuck no.
No. Chin?
And I have a scrubbing thing, but
Come
not a
on.
loofah.
Brian?
Wash my. I don't know.
For my back. How do you wash your
feet
back?
And my
Yeah.
legs. My back. Yeah.
Yeah, the soap drips down,
shit.
dude.
I don't think that's...
This is some hoe shit, man.
You guys are
Yeah.
gross, man.
No, it's not. I'm not
Nah,
doing that stuff.
ain't no one
It's
got time
not
for that. Wash it. What do you sit down?
There's wash your ass and your dicks.
Of course.
Whoa.
I'm
Wash
goddamn.
your ass
But
I'm not
the
a
but the soap
caveman.
runs down your
Of course I
your
do that.
dick
No,
too.
that I
Yeah,
wash.
but that stuff. You're talking
That's
about
all
shit,
clean,
baby.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
stuff's
God.
Under
waterproof.
my arms, all that shit. Yeah, my
Yeah.
face, my neck. Yeah.
Yeah, my dick's waterproof, man. I gotta
Yeah,
rinse
you
it
gotta
out.
wash that.
I don't know what dude's sitting. Is there something more beta than sitting down washing your feet?
I mean, I don't do that.
You don't sit down.
You
You,
just
lift your leg.
You have one
Yeah.
leg and you're like this.
Get that.
What are you, a
Yeah.
stork?
Fuck
I do
that.
this.
I'm already tired.
Fuck no, dude.
Fuck that.
I'd be willing to bet 98% of men don't wash their feet, scrub their feet.
I agree.
We should do it because freaking what 96% of this show is like all dudes. We should do a poll.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
Tell Mark to put it on Instagram. How many of you scrub your feet in the shower?
There's
Just
a
don't
lot of
wash
times
your
I
feet
won't
in the
even brush
shower.
my
No, but
teeth before
scrub
I
your
go to
feet because they're
bed.
gonna
Why
get
scrub?
because they're gonna get confused. They're gonna think that wash your feet means like me and Callen are talking about.
Yeah.
You got to put how many scrub your feet in the shower with
But I
soap.
mean, I also probably won't.
Do you guys consider yourselves washing your feet?
Like, there are a lot of times where I won't. I'm not gonna floss and brush my teeth at night. Even sometimes I'm just like,
no, once a day. I shower maybe once or twice a week, man.
What? No,
Yeah.
don't say that.
I mean, I'll shower after a workout.
So that's every day.
I shower every day.
No,
then-
sometimes I don't. I come straight to the studio
Yeah, I shower.
because you want those oils. Otherwise, you get all dry.
Oils are good.
Callen loses hair. He fucking showers every day.
Yeah. That beard on
Yeah.
Jason's probably pretty dirty.
Jason
Beards are
wrote,
supposed to be dirty.
all of you have been fed diabolical lies that washing every crevice of your bodies and hair all the time is somehow better or healthier.
Facts.
Any dermatologist not in bed with big soap will agree. Hot
Facts.
spots are all that is necessary and actually leads to cleaner, healthier skin.
He's right. Because if you shampoo, because you know you're not supposed to use shampoo every time you shower either.
Correct.
It's bad for your hair.
That's fine,
You need
yeah.
the natural
And your
oils.
scalp.
And yeah, and your scalp, it's bad.
True.
That's why they say don't wash babies every day.
That's right.
You need the natural oils. Otherwise, it fucks up their skin. We were all babies. Science.
That's right.
No, hell no, I don't fucking sit down in the shower and scrub my feet, man. In and out, dude.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Here's a good one, guys. Another day in LA. CHP tries to pull someone over and she's got a different plan.
Let's see what's going on here.
Let's let it load for a little bit here.
We might just have to do pictures.
Here we
How
go.
old is she?
This guy is trying to run from the cops and they just fucking pitted him. Like, look, they already did it. They took his bumper. He keeps trying to run. Oh my God.
You're gonna deal with repercussions after this. People don't realize like what that's gonna do.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's gonna get tased.
He's about to tase her in the tits.
I guess you just talk to her here, right? You just kind of go, all right.
Yeah, you don't shoot her
win."
down.
No.
But she's not the driver.
Whoa, Florida sniper shoots bank robber through computer.
Oh, you haven't seen this?
No.
Oh, it's gangster. They have special bullets for this, they were saying.
Yeah.
I watched this whole thing.
Full metal jacket bullets.
Dude, it goes straight through the computer.
Oh, a computer's not gonna.
Because he has, look, you see him?
Yeah.
Look, the dude shoots through that. Watch. Look, you see that computer screen? Shoots through that.
I might act out too. I get it. I can empathize with that situation.
This guy right there.
Believe me, I can.
He's using the other guy's shoulder?
I'll be able to help you with that. I want to make sure you're the most relaxed.
The guy better stay still, huh?
So badass.
Killed him right instantly. Look, here it is. This angle's better. Boom, down.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, don't fuck
America.
around. See all the blood? Don't fuck around, dude. That's the end of that. Look at this guy. Fucking badasses. Badasses.
America.
Yeah, you got the hostage rescue team there.
And to shoot him in the face, he was probably pretty, probably just going to murder those two people because
yeah.
you shoot him in the face.
You aim for the face, sir.
You hit him right in the face.
Yeah, you aim for. So this is called there's something about. So this area right here
Money shot.
is the H. It's like they have a word for it. That's 100% fatal. You get shot right there, you die.
That's where they aim.
Right there, boom.
Dude,
right
imagine
there,
being the guy who's like this. He can't move.
Yeah.
The guy where the gun's resting on his shoulder, and he's like this.
So he's like, dude, just talk to me, just like that. How gangster is that?
He's like, anyway, and the gun's all
those tactics. And by the way,
he's like, no, stay with me.
And that compressor, all it makes is, like, it sounds like that. And you're dead.
That's
just
wild.
He just took his life.
Through the computer. Guy suffered no pain, just game over.
Just a highly trained fucking SWAT guy. Here you go.
Because if that guy don't have that shot and you like hit the guy in the hand or something.
That's when you're happy you have a police force.
Oh, no, but defund them.
Oh, defund them?
Defund those guys.
That's for people who live in neighborhoods where they don't have to deal with that and people who've never been through dangerous stuff or never seen what real violence is. Yeah, so sit in your college and talk about defunding the police. You dum-dums.
Better sketch you.
For all our fans out there, there's a new STD floating around, and it's a fungal one that looks like ringworm.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How did it start?
The guy is in his 30s, and he apparently went to England, Greece, and California and had sex with several others. And
with a bunch of men?
Has to be, right?
Doesn't say that.
Yeah, probably. A lot of these things start in the gay community because those bathhouses there's a lot of fucking going on.
Because guys aren't washing their feet.
Yeah, guys are just gross. They're just like.
Guys aren't washing. That's why you should wash your feet.
You get guys together, they're going to fuck, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, right here.
Rub some dirt on it.
Toilet cases stem from men who had sexual contact with men.
That's like the monkeypox shit.
Good call.
Yeah. That's what
So
happened.
we
with
good?
AIDS. That's what happened.
Hey,
with AIDS.
so heterosexuals are good? Gay Pride Month.
Taking an antibiotic after unprotected sex may help prevent sexually transmitted infections. Yeah.
But then your body adapts to them if you use enough of them. Like I used to get staph all the time. You take some antibiotics, usually your body's like, nah, we know what this is. We're
Yeah, I said this guy. It took this guy 4 months to be cleared.
Do you ever have staph?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Every fighter. It's just,
So what do? You just take antibiotics?
if it gets bad enough, antibiotics.
But you catch it before it gets bad, typically, right? Yeah.
You want to treat it right away.
Because some people just don't, and like.
Yep, they let it.
Mayhem told me he was on the plane and it started like literally bubbling
it's
out.
bad.
It was really bad.
I remember I had it under my armpit and I was at a pool in Vegas. I was talking to Christian Allen. I'm like, man, I think I got bit by a fucking wild spider or something. He goes, oh yeah? You've been around a lot of wild spiders? I go, I don't know. He goes, that's staph, you fucking idiot. I went, it is? He goes, yes. I went, oh, you're right.
Christian Allen's a smart guy. That's not a good place to get it, by the way. How'd you get it there? Just who knows? So can you get it?
Scrapes. It's on your skin no matter what. Then when you get
I
scrapes from gloves or the mat, it seeps into the body.
Right. So you
Staph's
should always
everywhere.
work out with a rash guard, right?
No.
Why not?
Might as well wash your feet. What?
No, I would always.
Because it's everywhere. It can get on the rash guard. It can seep in. It's like you just got to shower right away.
Right away.
It's the guys that don't
Is
shower.
that why? Because guys don't shower. They
Yeah, or they all shower at home. That lingers and
Yeah.
it fests. Festers.
I have staph. I just realized just right there. I just started touching it and I was like, it feels a little weird. So now I'm like, you ever get that where you get psychosomatic? You're like, oh, I have staph.
What else you got, Jen? Let's take a little break. Bryan had to run. But I'll tell you what, if he was here, he'd be just as excited because in a few weeks, like 2 weeks, we're headed to Alaska. That's right, the boys, Chin, me, Tiger, Callen, we're all headed to Alaska to murder some fish, and we're doing it the best way possible. Sportsman's Cove Lodge. That's right, sports fishing lodge of Southeast Alaska called the Sportsman's Cove Lodge. Fish 5 boats with 6 guests to a boat. Guided deep sea excursions for salmon, halibut, several other species y'all don't even know about. You limit or come close every day. Catch a bunch of big old fish. All right, 3-to-1 angler to crew ratio, 1-to-1 staff to guest ratio. Food is the best in the industry, and it's all locally sourced. We eat organic, Daddy. Facilities are the best in the industry with double occupancy and private bathrooms. All right. Website is alaskasbestlodge.com. All right, and they're giving you guys a sale, $800 off any June dates. So use the code TFATK at checkout for 10% off your first trip. Limit of 6 slots per person. Buy one, get one. Limit of 1 person. Very limited availability. You're talking late June to early July. Check the dates right now. You get $800 off. I'll tell you what, all y'all out there worried about your wiener, you're going to the gas station, you're getting prescription pills that mess you up, have horrible side effects. Forget all that noise. You want natural, backed by science thing to help your wiener out? We got you covered. We're talking about Joy Mode. That's right. Joy Mode makes natural science-backed sexual wellness products for the bros. They're sexual performance boosters like a pre-workout, but for sex. It's going to get you right in the sack. So if you're ready to turbocharge that wiener, we got you covered. It's all natural. It's backed by science. So if you're ready to spice things up in the sack, it's super easy. All you do is crack open a little pouch, dump it into some water, 45 minutes to 4 hours prior to sex, and you're ready to go. You notice better blood flow, better erection quality and firmness, and increased sexual energy and drive. All right, so if you want to spice things up in the bedroom and boost your sexual performance and do it naturally without nasty prescription drugs, boy, do we have an offer for you. Just go to usejoymode.com/fighter, enter the code FIGHTER at checkout for 20% off your first order. That's usejoymode.com/fighter for 20% off your first order. Thanks, Joy Mode. Let's get back to the program.
That Python one that we saw earlier.
I saw that. That's so sad.
We can't. I mean, even though it's blurred out, it's not great.
So he
It's
eats
the mother
her
of 4.
and mother of 4. So he eats her. I'm assuming this is in
Indonesia.
It's in Indonesia, and I can tell you what kind of python it is. It's called a reticulated python. It's the longest python in the world. 20 feet long. They weigh probably 500 pounds, and it is that fat, and its head is about that big.
So during her walk, the snake reportedly slithered up to her and sank its teeth in her leg before wrapping itself around her body and strangling the life out of her.
It looked
Horrible
like she
way
was
to go.
prey. She's probably a small woman, and it looked like prey.
Then if it wasn't bad enough, the serpent swallowed her entire corpse, starting with the head.
Yep.
Wow.
Damn, and they found it.
Because that snake's fat and happy.
Yeah.
You would never find her if that were the case. It's like crocodiles.
You'd find bones, right? Because the bones come out the booty.
I don't know where it was. I think it was in. I think it was actually in Indonesia as well. This woman they found her body in the mouth of this 20-foot crocodile, and the thing takes her and goes, whoom, and smacks the water, and her leg comes off, and it just swallows her leg. Fuck, man.
Nature, man.
Did you guys see the bull jump?
They called it a viper. It's not a viper.
Yeah, dude, you know what? That drove me nuts.
Dummies.
They sliced open the viper with machetes. Not a viper.
Not a viper, you idiots.
God, everyone knows that.
Thank you.
Bull jumps arena fence, injures 3 spectators at Sisters Rodeo.
Sisters Rodeo.
That'll happen.
So they're doing that. Hold on.
Look at how athletic that fucking giant is.
3 people hurt at a popular Oregon rodeo after a bull jumped the fence, went out of the arena, and
Right there, that's where he jumps.
God,
Oh, that's a problem.
And then someone caught this.
That thing can fucking jump.
Yeah, it's going to hurt you. Okay.
This is the crazy part. Check this out.
Oh, that guy just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, because no one knew. It just happened out of nowhere.
Well, that's not how you expect to get fucked up. Where'd he go? Literally, like, you know.
Where'd he go? Like he's hiding behind a wall? Where's he at?
There's a guy on a horse. That's nuts, dude.
That guy was just chilling with his buddies.
That's a woman. That's
yeah, I
not
think it's a
man,
woman.
That's a woman.
But they said 3 people were injured, but they're all home now, so they should be, at least okay.
She's probably like, hey, do you guys wash your feet? Yeah.
Ooh. Man, that's a strong animal. Here you go. Teat. Oh, man.
And Bryan posted this one. Eddie Hall.
Yep.
Fighting two. Are they? They're not considered midgets, right? Or
No, they're
dwarves.
just regular guys, probably.
Oh no, those are like bantamweights.
Look at that. Sasso said to me, he sent me that and he goes, you're Irish, I'm Italian, he's in Naples. And I go, no, he goes, that's me against Ireland. And he just keeps going, that's you, is that you? Is that you? And is that me? I'm like, fuck off. That's Eddie Hall. He looks dangerous. You'd have your hands full with that guy, right?
Strong, yeah.
Would you fight him for money?
Depending how much. I don't think he don't have any striking, huh?
I mean, just that.
He boxes.
I mean,
yeah. What would you do? Wrestle him?
yeah, I'd choke him out. And he has no cardio. I'd stay on the outside and then eventually get him down.
Doesn't have much of a neck. How are you going to choke him?
Yeah,
Find your way.
Yeah,
you find your way under that chin.
Yeah.
He lost to Thor.
Big boys.
Yeah, Thor beat him in
Big
boxing,
boys.
right?
Maybe put him
I
in-
like him though. I don't want
Yeah.
to fight him. I like Eddie Hall.
Yep.
He's a beast. Super strong. His deadlift's wild.
Yeah.
Is that it, Chin?
If you want more, we got more.
Give me something else.
Give me one more.
I'm enjoying
Give me your
this.
best one though.
Oh,
preferably if it doesn't have video.
I think we did our best ones.
We probably did.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia arrested for.
That's a bummer. I don't know what's going on there. Dude, Connor fight for sure happening.
I'll be
It's
there.
on.
Yep.
You'll be there.
What's
do you want to do this one? Or, how about? Do you guys care about that shopping cart woman that went viral?
Why'd she go viral?
I'll just play the clip for you. Hopefully.
Because she's a bee.
So some people are on her side, some people are on the other side. I'll just play this clip if it works.
And is her posting?
Yeah.
This is an old one, isn't it?
No.
No, it's new.
Yeah, shit's not working.
I'm not returning my shopping cart, and you can judge me all you want. I'm not getting my groceries into my car, getting my children into the car, and then leaving them in the car to go return the cart.
Fair.
So if you're going to give me a dirty look, fuck off.
Fair.
And people
It's
are
like a
upset.
big debate online.
You don't
some
want to
people
leave
agree,
your,
some people
don't
don't.
want to leave their kids in the car
Tough. Depends how young they are.
somebody can jump in the car. There's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd say if
I get it.
if that's the case, you know,
You're leaving your
Park
kids along the
closer
car.
to the return.
No,
return
I'm saying some
technically
people
it's
leave it in
illegal.
a parking space. Some people
Yeah.
leave it in the space,
Yeah.
like kick it up onto the little.
Yeah, you
thing,
can do
you
that,
know?
but she may have done that. But it's actually technically might be illegal if you. So if she leaves her kids in the car,
Yeah.
just say, and all of a sudden somebody
hot
jumps
day.
in the car and takes off with her children. Believe me, America goes, you left your kids, and we'd all be talking about that. So to return a cart, so fuck a cart.
No. Not saying to return it. I'm saying kick it up on that, the front of you.
Yeah, don't
probably
leave it in the
did.
middle of the
She
parking
probably
lot.
did.
Don't leave in the parking
She
lot.
probably did. We don't know.
Yeah, who
Yeah, it's
knows?
always tough.
Because I get it.
Do you guys return yours?
No.
Yes.
No. When I got my kids in the car and I have that, I'll put it in the space where they have in the parking lot for carts. That's what
Yeah. I mean, that's
that's what they're
what
saying.
we're asking her
That's
to
what I
do,
do.
right?
No, but she probably did that. She's saying I'm not going to go all the way back to the store and return.
Yeah, it's tough if you have kids in the car. I also don't shop. Like if me or Joanna shop, one stays with the kids, the other shops. Like we don't load up the kids to grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it again, bud.
We did it, dude. 999.
Hey, guess what, everybody? Zanies, good news. I'll see you June 14, June 15, and June 16. That's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
You only have 15 on there, bud. You have 14, 15 on there. You sure 16?
Yeah.
You're positive?
Yeah, I got to look.
Let's
into
get on the site then.
that. Yeah. Got to get on that.
But 14, 15 for sure popping.
14, 15, and it looks like 16. All right, kids. God bless.
Love you guys.
Love you.